Hello everyone. Welcome back again.
How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? Five. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. The nation's first motto was "E pluribus unum." What does that mean? We all become one. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Rights laws. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Who appoints federal judges? The President. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. How many senators does each state have? 2. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American Independence. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? Six years. Who elects U.S. Senators? Citizens from their state. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. 34th President of the United States. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? Two years. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? Fourteenth Amendment. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words "We the people." What does "We the people" mean? Self-government. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves.